Welcome to Trucking Vet Media. Today, June 25th, 2025, the new English proficiency deal goes into effect. Yes, that's right. Truck drivers that could not speak any English will, if caught, will be shut down. I got a story here from the CVSA. We're going to go over it and see what the heck is going on. So here we go. Noncompliance with English language proficiency regulations takes effect as an out of service driver violation. Dated today, June 25th, 2025. Effective today, noncompliance with Title Code 49 Code of Federal Regulations CVFR 391-11B2 is now a driver out of service violation according to the CVSA, which stands for Commercial Vehicle Safety Alliance, North American Standard Out of Service Criteria, which are the criteria that commercial motor vehicle enforcement personnel utilize to identify violations during an inspection that prohibit a driver from operating a commercial motor vehicle. CFR, 391.11B2. General qualification of driver states that a driver must be able to read and speak the English language sufficiently to converse with the general public, to understand highway traffic signs and signals in the English language, to respond to official inquiries, and to make entries on reports and records. That's right. The CVSA North American Standard Out of Service Criteria has been amended to state that drivers who cannot satisfy the English language proficiency requirements of 391-11B2, as per the FMCSA Enforcement Guidance Memo MCC 2025-0001, will be declared out of service. The printed version of CFA's North American Standard Out of Service Criteria is updated on April 1st of each year. Although the English language proficiency out of service violation takes effect on June 25th, it will not be listed in a printed version of out of service criteria until the April 1, 2026 edition is released. However, it is important to understand that the requirement to comply with 391-11B2 is currently in effect, and failure to comply will result in the driver being placed out of service. In addition, applicable inspection procedures have been updated to add a note to the greet and prepare the driver step of the inspection process to reference FMCSA Enforcement Guidance Memo, which provides federal guidance to roadside inspection personnel on how to assess and enforce the English language proficiency requirements in 391-11B2. CVSA's membership consists of commercial motor vehicle safety enforcement officials in Canada, Mexico, and the U.S. The English language proficiency regulation is a U.S. requirement. It does not apply in CVSA's other member countries, Canada and Mexico. However, drivers and motor carriers from other countries operating in the U.S. need to comply with these requirements. Motor carriers and drivers may visit FMCSA's website for guidance and information on the English language proficiency roadside assessment. Pursuant to the April 28 Enforcement Common Sense Rules of the Road for American Truck Drivers Executive Order on May 1st, the CVSA Board of Directors voted to add noncompliance with 391.11B2 to the CVSA North American Standard Out of Service Criteria effective June 25th. This revision to the out of service criteria was approved by the board under an emergency provision within the CVSA bylaws, which allows the board to vote on a change to the out of service criteria without a vote by Class 1 members, which is the usual process for changes to the criteria. The board utilized the emergency bylaw provision to meet the executive order's 60-day deadline. FMCSA is the lead federal government agency responsible for regulating and providing safety oversight of commercial motor vehicles. FMCSA's mission is to reduce crashes, injuries, and fatalities involving large trucks and buses. CVSA is a nonprofit organization whose members are commercial motor vehicle safety officials who enforce the federal regulations. CVSA's mission is to improve commercial motor vehicle safety and enforcement by providing guidance, education, and advocacy for enforcement and industry across North America. There you have it. That law kicks in today. The out of service criteria kicks in today, June 25th, 2025. How they're going to do this at the way stations, not sure. Are they going to have them read Mary Had a Little Lamb or Dr. Seuss or something like that? I don't know. Haven't found that out yet, but they're doing it. It starts today. So if you know no English, don't be stopping at a way station because they will get you on an inspection. Put you out of service. Now, I was reading somewhere that some of these smaller companies, 2 or 3 trucks that have non-English speaking drivers, they get caught or put out of service somewhere far, far from their wherever they're based out of. How's that small owner going to get that truck back, the driver and the truck back to their home base or whatever? So it doesn't look good for the non-English speaking small fleet owner or whatever. So speak English, learn English just enough to get by, reading the signs, rules, regulations, be able to fill out records and all that other stuff. So there it is. It starts today. So let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this situation. There's a lot of controversy around this about the America and everything, but it's truck driving. Just maybe behind an 80,000-pound big truck, cannot read English signs, construction signs, speed limit signs. It's a bad, bad deal. Bad deal. Lives have been lost already because of non-English speaking drivers. All right, so that's it. I appreciate everybody watching. Everybody have a good day and stay safe.